Hi, Havasu Insurance fans. My name is Harold Sharp and I'm with Havasu Insurance. Today we're going to talk about some tips about getting good rates on insurance, and that's something we all want is excellent rates. What a lot of people don't know is insurance company to insurance company changes their rates based on a lot of different factors. You know those 57 questions you're asked every time you get auto insurance? Well, those are what we call factors or an algorithm in your insurance. And in those factors, a lot of things are very crucial. Think about it. Your age, your location, number of claims, the amount of insurance that you're getting. If you're, we'll say 18 to 21 and you're getting $500,000 worth of insurance and you haven't been licensed that long, some insurance companies aren't going to want to accept you. While if you're in your 40s and you haven't had any tickets, claims, losses, or accidents, a lot of insurance companies will want you with the $500,000. A lot of companies don't want to write minimum policies because they think that shows a form of irresponsibility, while other companies do want to write you because if you do have a loss, it isn't that large of a loss. So no one insurance company writes the policies for the least amount. It's the number one question I'm asked anywhere I go. They see my shirt and they go, "Hey Harold, what's the lowest rate I can get on my Ford F-150? Well, I have no idea about the other 57 questions. The only thing they don't rate is your name. They rate your address, where the car's parked, how far you drive to work, the value of your vehicle. All these things matter. Your tickets, accidents, claims, insurance score, credit rating. It's just a bunch of questions that they form in an algorithm to give you a rate. Now, insurance companies change those rates throughout the year sometimes. They may only change it once a year and submit them to that state for how much they're going to charge, or they may bounce back and change them again. Think about it. Some insurance companies change them at the very last quarter of the year, setting up for next year. But a lot of insurance companies see that they're doing quotes, but they're not writing policies, so they end up changing the rates again in the first quarter or the second quarter of the year. They can change them every month if they want to. And there's no way for us to know unless our insurance companies pick up the phone and call us, or they send in what's called a rep to come in and say, "Hey, by the way, we lowered our rates again." They don't usually pick up the phone and call us to tell us they raised the rates. We only find out when we see a consecutive, wow, the rates are seeming to go up as we're doing quotes for people. But it isn't like we always know who's doing better than the next, because those other 57 questions are all an algorithm. And that's why there's no one go-to company. But I will tell you this, when you go to an independent insurance agent like Havasu Insurance, who writes for a number of companies, we can generally get you a very good rate or a competitive rate, but we can't always promise you the best rate because we don't know all 57 points of your algorithm. And it changes from one company to the next. But I wanted you to know that it's better to go to an independent insurance company as opposed to one of those big names that may only have 4 different rates or policies as opposed to 14 different companies they can write through. Think about it when you go get your insurance taken care of. It's always good to take a good look at who you're with and who might give you a better rate for what you're doing. And do keep in mind, it's good to have higher limits of liability in case you get into that accident. Again, I'm Harold Sharp. I'm with Havasu Insurance. Our phone number is 928-846-8003. Thank you.